Hello, I'm David Alleman, and this is my presentation on the Duesenberg Brothers. Fred, after high school, Fred was the older one, and after high school he started a bicycle shop where he raced and built bicycles. And then later on he got his younger brother August, or as he went by the name Augie. So those two, they got in touch with a local lawyer, and they created Mason Motor Company, and that was in 1905 that they received funding from him, and they built their first car. In 1920 they settled down in Indianapolis and started Duesenberg Automobile and Motor Company. They built their Model A vehicle from 1921 to 1927, and it was the first car with four-wheel hydraulic brakes, which was pretty cool. In 1921, they raced in the French Grand Prix, and that was the first American car to win that. Then 1924, they got their first win at the Indianapolis 500. Their first official win. They had a car earlier that had their chassis but used a different engine. In 1925, they got another win at the Indianapolis 500, and they set a new record for over 100 miles per hour average for the whole race. And then in 1926, Cord purchased Duesenberg to add to his conglomerate. He owned Auburn at the time, and he really pushed them to make a Model J that they produced into the 30s. And the Model J had a straight 8 dual overhead cam engine with 4 valves per cylinder, which was pretty crazy for the time considering we still use it on engines today. Those cars were all custom coach built. They had their own list that customers could order off of to get the bodies built for those cars, and they sold for over $20,000 at the time, which is equivalent to $300,000 in today's currency. So they were very expensive cars. They were like over double the price of a Cadillac at the time. But they went bankrupt in 1937 due to the inability to compete with the lower cost American cars during the Great Depression. And that was pretty much the end of them. So they weren't really good businessmen throughout their lives, really, but that was mostly because of the racing that they participated in that took away from their business in building a car for a consumer. But the racing really helped contribute to the engineering in the cars. In closure, they built the most exquisite American cars of the time, probably in the world too. They sell for over $1 million a piece now, and if you get a chance, you should go out to the Gilmore Museum, which is northeast of Kalamazoo, and they have a pretty spectacular showroom that has a lot of Duesenbergs there. So that's a brief history of the Duesenberg Brothers. Thanks for watching.